Welcome to the Finish Line with Sew Very Easy. My name is Laura, and the Finish Line is all about finishing our quilt tops. And today we are going to finish Scrappy Sunshine. This has been a block of the month follow along for this year. It's been a lot of fun. We were able to use up a lot of scraps. Now I am going to be quilting this with a 80/20 quilt batting. It is from Hobbs and it is this beautiful heirloom batting. I'm going to be sitting down with my Q20, but you can do this pattern on a domestic machine. But I promise you, it is not difficult at all. All you need to do is do a letter C and one leaf, and you're going to be able to do this pattern. So our letter C, we're just going to come in and come out, come in and come out. Now, I personally find it easier to go up and over versus coming in. If we come in, it'll still work. It's just a little bit more work. And we have more of a curly cue. But if this is more comfortable for you to do, then that's fine. I just find that is all we need. So that's the first shape. The second shape is some kind of a leaf. And it doesn't matter if they're long, fat, skinny, just a leaf. And we're going to put these together. We're going to do that letter C, and then riding along the back, we're going to do those leaves. You can do as many as you want, or as little as you want. When we have finished the amount that we want, we're going to go back into a letter C. Come back out. And we're going to do those leaves. Come back into a C and do those leaves. Now when we get to an area which will be the end of the quilt and we're not comfortable doing a letter C or doing another leaf, just travel up until you get into an area that you can. And then continue those leaves. If this is the corner, you can do a C and just come back out and trace over something. And then get yourself into another spot. So let's go to the machine. So I'm going to start that letter C, go back, and do those leaves. My C, and I'm going to come out. Now I'm going to do those leaves. I have 4 leaves. Now I'm going to do another C. And I'm going to go back out until I come to a comfortable spot. And let's continue those leaves. And our C's can go right, or we can start the C's left. Matter of fact, it's nice to have a switch. And I'm able to just put this leaf in between places. You could tell I did ruler work last because I did have my ruler foot on, but I'll just leave it. It's fine. And you can see how quick this is going to go together. So I'm just going to continue and fill this whole piece with these C's and these leaves. Now, if you need to do a couple of C's to get you into an area, that's fine. If you need to do a random leaf somewhere just to fill out a spot, that's fine too. When it's all done and you have the overall look, you're not going to notice if you have a C without some leaves or a leaf without a C. So here's one of these areas that I needed to do a loop. I went up and did another loop before I could start the petals. This was a way for me to get out of a little spot here. Here was another area that I needed to fill. So I did one of those leaves and then I went up and came back down and then started that circle. But that gave me that spot filled in. So there are definitely areas where you are going to be able to make these little loops and not put the petals on. But when you look at the overall design, it holds the swirls, the leaves, the petals. It fills it in nicely. So we have that letter C and the petals coming out. And the back has a beautiful look with all of those little leaves and swirls. So those C's and leaves can fill in big spots and get into little areas. It's a fun pattern to do, and it really did finish Scrappy Sunshine off nicely. Now the last thing we need to do is put some binding on it, and I'll leave that to your favorite method. But don't forget, next month we're going to have a project where we're going to be able to use up those half square triangles. Thank you for joining me today on Sew Very Easy. Feel free to subscribe. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and I do have a newsletter. It's all free under Sew Very Easy. And be sure to make every day a scrappy, sewtacular day. Bye for now.